Yeah, and you don't get too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
All right, here we go. All right, now, look at this, 39.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Set. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Damn you, Johnny. Broke my guy's
Second
ribs.
and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll dump it off to Procise. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back to throw now on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag
should have
came
declined
out.
it.
Penalty against him.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And give him a gain of 37.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like they're taking credit.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
That was a good move you put on there, Johnny.
Procise taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Jets are able to strike for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think what you said, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! Blue landing! Detroit! Blue landing!
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
He fucking drops it.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Hopkins' kick is good. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Right back to him on first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop something big to knock them back on their heels?
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard!
Push down on the R3 button, I believe. Yeah.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
James has got it. Complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on.
The spin move might not be that good.
Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Bud Dupree, a former 1st-round pick, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Throw inside complete. It's James. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a handoff looking right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And out come the Chiefs now. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
You got your vibrator on?
And you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out.
Yeah, that's how you tell.
Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We're back now in KC.
Watch that Ohio State game.
It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A shotgun snap for Simeon. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Desperation time for Simeon on fourth. Flushed out right. And this is caught. He hits Macklin. And he goes out right around the 39. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. On first down, Simeon. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Lucky 56.
Looking to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
He ran right through that guy.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And they'll go on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Copeland in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Two-minute warning, Johnny.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of...
Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Fuck!
Hopkins
My best offensive line is out.
And the decision to just kick the extra point remains unsuccessful. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Simeon incomplete on first. Here's second and 10 now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Blue line, hot.
Now it's Simeon. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first and 10, Simeon going left side here, and it's complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The drive starts with C.J. Prosise, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
There, Johnny.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. This quarterback
now
on the blitz. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Here's Prosise. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On first down, pro size. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.